you're there, put down your wheat, put down your brick, put down your coin from your other game, and let's play a game of Cities and Nights, shall we? Hello there from the rainy East Coast. How about that? Alright, waiting for a couple of y'all to hop onto Catan Universe and the Twitch chat on the live stream, and then we will play some Cities and Nights like we always do. Custom match. We have all sorts of options now. We can vary it. We have 40-second turn timer. We have 70-second turn timer. We can mess around with the victory points. Okay, we got Nikki Lou is online. Nikki Lou says hello. Therefore, the Twitch must be working. Hello, Nikki Lou. How many cinnamon rolls do you have left? Well, I guess you made them like a week ago. Maybe none. Sadly, I've hit my sweets quota for the day. I gotta lay off them a little bit because I know I have a dentist appointment coming up in a month or so. So I have to be good with my teeth. I gotta brush, I gotta floss, do the mouthwash, do all the things leading up to that appointment. And then after that, maybe I can enjoy a nice Kit Kat, maybe a piece of tiramisu, or some chocolate eclairs, or some cream puffs, or what else do I like? Boston cream pie. Nikki Lou says none. So you have exactly 0 of the cinnamon rolls left. So they must have been good. And you said your brother and his girlfriend ate some of those too? And wow. SAS Wizard is on my friends list, but he is busy in a game. He's already in a match, so we'll give it a little bit of time for our other Catanians to hop online. I'm trying to send this text. Let's see. Yeah, we'll give it a few minutes. See if people hop on. Okay, good on that. Katie says, hi. Katie, are you interested in playing a Cities and Nights match tonight on the stream? And if so, I'll add you in. I'm glad to see you tuning in. It is 6:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so evening time for me is pretty late for some of you guys. But if you can hang, we'll have a little fun tonight. Nikki Lewis says, I don't like 70 seconds either. 40 are long timers. 70 is just a bad mix. So you don't see 70 as like a middle ground. You either want really fast-paced games or you want to take your time with each turn. I can see that. We could do 100. 160 seems pretty long. 100 might be like just right. Because even if you have a lot of things to do in your turn, you should be able to get it done in 100 seconds. Keyword should, but you never know. Da-da-da. Katie says, yes, I'm going to pull up the stream on my laptop real quick and play mobile. Okay, you are dual devicing it, which is smart, because you won't overload one device, like sometimes I overload the iMac, and it can't handle the stream and the game running at the same time. Plus, you got the stream on a laptop, and then you got the game Catan Universe on mobile, and it does pretty well on mobile. At least on my iPhone X/10, it does pretty well. What kind of phones do you guys have, by the way? Because I know some of you guys are like Nicky Lou's in Germany. Is iPhone worldwide? I assume it is. I don't know. I just never thought about it. Or is there like in America we have iPhones, we have Android phones, um, and etc. But like maybe other countries have different phones that are like specific, like made in their country. Okay, so Nicky Lou and Katie is on. Katie, it seems to me that you now have Seafarers. Because before, when we were initially playing, you only had Basic Catan and Cities and Nights, right? And you got Seafarers within the past. I guess last time we discussed it, was that you, the one that said you were going to get Seafarers? Because I see you have it now. So we could play on things besides the first island. Nicky Lou says shorter timer basically kills trading. Okay, then that makes sense with the 70-second timer. I see that. 40-second timer, you're not really trading with anybody. And Nicky Lou has iPhone XS. So you had to just go one up me. So I have the X, but you have the XS. So the special edition beyond the X, I guess. So that's cool. And okay, so Katie's has had Seafarers for a couple of weeks. Awesome. Have you played on a couple of the different scenarios so far, like in auto matches? And if so, what do you think? And then the next question I want to ask is, do you have a preference as to which Seafarers scenario we play on for this game? We have 3 players so far. We have 4 viewers, so if you're a viewer and you're not in the game lobby and you want to play, you let me know in the Twitch chat and we'll get you in. But if you just want to watch, that's totally fine too. So we got, for suggestion, with 3 players as of now, we could do 4 islands, heading for new shores, Oceania or the Fog Islands. I know Nicky Lou doesn't like Treasure Island, so we'll keep that on the back burner for now. But I could work with Fog Islands. That could be something we do. I'll kick the timer up to 1:30. Just give everybody adequate time. Kitty says, I played most of them. I think I do like Seafarers with Cities and Nights a little more. No preference on the map. I played most. Okay, that's cool then. I will say that we won't play Greater Catan this time. We'll see how we're feeling in a future game. But sometimes Greater Catan can just drag on forever and take a long time. So I have it set up for the Fog Islands. Nicky Lou, chime in. Are you cool with Fog Islands? Because I remember we talked about sometimes there's the challenge where some players just stay on the main island, Fog Islands, and win the game that way. Because last time we did Treasure Island, right, on the last stream, and then before that, I think we did some Heading for New Shores. Or maybe it was I think I did the 4 islands with an auto match because I switched my tiles over to Asian pieces, which they still are, and then the next stream I want to play with the Spanish pieces, just to mix it up. Nicky Lou says, if you want to play Treasure Island, it's fine with me. So it seems like I get to choose what we play tonight, so I say Fog Islands, and I just click start. And no one else chimed in, so the other people must just be wanting to view tonight. So we're going to go for the Fog Islands, 15 victory points. So you're going to want, I don't know, 4 cities, put you at 8, Longest Road 10, 2 metropolises 14, Merchant is your 15th victory point. So that's a suggestion. Or you could sub those out for some Defender of Catan victory points. You could swipe a printer or a constitution from the green and blue progress card stacks respectively. Okay, starting off on the Fog Island, or the main island, I like 699. It's not bad. We also have 358. That's more diverse in the number sets. But If I go 699, we also have 844. But 9 is more popular than 4 in terms of probability, so that is an option. Of course, 8-4 will give us the Brickport as well. Of course, 6-9 will put me on the coastline, but it's the same lumber, so I'm doubling up on that. 699 is 2 lumber and 1 sheep. I have a tough call here. You know what? I'm gonna do it because I know someone's just gonna plop a city on there later, and perhaps I'm gonna go. Yeah, protect the 6 lumber and the 9 sheep. See if we can get on a wheat hex for our city, because wheat is okay. We have 2 wheat, 4 wheat, 5 wheat, so only 2 good wheat hexes. Of course, you have gold at the bottom. And hey, that's the first time I'm seeing gold on the Asian pieces, I believe, or Asian hexes. So gold has a good schematic, a nice design on it. And then next week, so yeah, this stream will probably be titled something like playing with Asian board pieces and Asian hexes or whatnot or something. Because next week I'll play with Spanish pieces, just to give myself a little visual, mix it up. Okay. Nicky Lou goes for the 844 that I was thinking about. Nice spot there. I think if for your starting placement, even if you don't necessarily get on, let's say, a good wheat or a good ore, if you get on some solid numbers that probability-wise will get rolled with it really well. Of course, you know, the dice rolls in Catan Universe could be all over the place, but you know, as long as you grab a good 6 or a good 8 to start out with, then you know you've secured away a really good number. That way your starting city, you know, the certain good spots you wanted might not be available for your starting city, but at least your starting settlement was good. So there's always that. Nicky Lewis says, Seafarer scenarios from least favorite to most favorite. 4 islands at the favorite, heading for new shores, followed by Treasure Islands in the same spot. Fog Islands, Oceania, not ranking Greater Catan since it's kind of its own scenario. Okay. Okay. I agree with you on the favorite. 4 Islands is definitely my favorite. I think we're gonna swap Fog Islands in Treasure Islands. So mine is kind of like 4 islands heading for new shores, and then I kind of agree with you on Treasure Islands, like we discussed previously. I push it down further below Fog Islands for me personally. Okay, so now I see it clearly. Oh, least to most. Yep, I read it, and then I just, yeah, brain fart. Okay, I got you. So your least favorite is 4 Islands, but my favorite is 4 Islands. Okay, I see. You like Fog Islands the most. Okay, and we're playing Fog Islands, so look at that. Starting city to grab the... Oh, it's not the knight, right? That's right. But I had to get on a good sheep. And also, I did grab a brick. I'm sorry, good wheat. I'm on the 5 wheat, so I do have 5, 10, 12, 6, 9, 9. So we'll see how this plays out. And of course, got to go for the lumber port because I'm built on 6 and 9. Nicky Lou, I should just, you know, read, process it, and then speak, because now I'm seeing it clearly now. You like Oceania the most. And the wheat hits on the 5. So now I just need a 9 to get the sheep. I gotcha. You say, but the problem is I kind of get bored of my favorites since I play them all the time. Yeah. I mean, of course, 4 Islands is my favorite, but you know, if you play it all the time, you want to mix it up. So I do understand that. But I still wish they would incorporate the other Seafarer scenarios from non-Cities and Nights Seafarers into Cities and Nights. Like we played, what did we play? It was Drought. Was that the one? Or it was a bunch of desert. You either discovered desert or resources in the middle of the board. And you and me and I'm blank. Is it James J Buchanan? I think we three played that one on a stream. That was fun. Imagine that with Cities and Nights. I think that would be a lot of fun. Okay, so I could wait for the 9. I have 7 cards. I'll see if anybody's trading sheep if they want this glorious wheat. But I might wait to see if a 9 gets rolled. That way I don't have to 4 for 1 my wheat. But then a 7 could get rolled. I could burn my cards. I can't risk it. The threat of the 7 would be too much to bear. So I'm going to protect the 6-9. And then we'll see what happens. Oh, Oasis is what we played. We played Oasis, that's right. For some reason I thought it was called Drought because of all the desert hexes in the middle, but it's called Oasis. There's another one. There's another Seafarer scenario that you can't play in, whatchamacallit, Cities and Nights, or with Cities and Nights. I think it's just called Through the Desert, because you have the main island, and then you have some small islands off to the right that you have to access with ships, but you also have, like on the top left of the main island, there's like 3 desert hexes in a row, and you have to build roads through them to access some more hexes to build on, resource hexes. And if you build on those, they also give you special victory points, like the small islands off of the main island do as well. I remember playing some Through the Desert on older Catan videos that I posted on my YouTube channel. So 11 gets rolled. I have no such 11. But I am in a position to build a road on my next turn. And I pretty much... yeah, I'm just going to go for the lumber port first, I think. Because like the 6s and 9s should be rolling in soon. Or a 7. Unless 6s and 9s just never get rolled. But yeah. That way I double down on the wheat. Or triple down actually. Because I already have a city on it. 6. Defeats. So who's burning a city? That's going to be Nikki Lou. So I did trade her a wheat, but she probably couldn't get ore? Oh, there's an ore. Well, 11 got rolled, so... well, I think Katie rolled the 11. So it wasn't Nikki Lou's turn. So she probably could have built a knight, but she just ran out of time before barbarians invaded. As a 4 gets rolled... the first, 2 city improvements from Katie already on the yellow and green respectively. And I'm looking for... actually a 12 is going to be my only source of commodities. So that was a blunder right there. Oh, yep. Nikki Lou, yep. You had the cards on hand. Yeah. It's got to make you mad. You're 1 turn away from being able to build the 9 activated, but Barbarian said no to that. So with my only commodity production coming from a 12, I'm going to have to get a city on the 699. And there goes a 5. As such, I will simply activate the knight. And then I'll offer a wheat. We'll see what people will counter offer. Nothing. So I'll just pass. Nikki Lewis says, this always happens for me. It's like the game is mocking me. Yeah. The game just wants to give you hope that you can protect your city and then just rip it away from you right before you're about to do so. Okay, so 2 barbarian strength. I have my knight activated. So So yeah, that'll be up to Katie to reactivate her knight. Of course, she's also trying to build a city on the 3-for-1 port. I do not have the ore, so I offer the wheat. So yeah, once she gets on the 3-for-1 port, then she can cast off with ships. Of course, Nikki Lou already cast off with ships, found a 3 ore. So she's probably trying to gather some more ore to reinstate the city. But my ore production is like non-existent. Juicy 6. Wish I had a city on that 6. Yeah. I almost need to just trade in to build Green City Improvement to hope to draw mining. That way I can get ore that way, but it's kind of a long shot. Okay, so Katie goes to level 2 Green City Improvement, so she'll probably get the science bonus first. Okay, what do I need? I'm going to try to do things this way. See if they work out. I just need to get some cards to build a settlement. Sorry, Nikki Lou, I don't have either of those resources. That's what I'm trying to acquire. So I'll just pass. There's the 9. Sweet. Of course, now I have 9 cards. So yeah, once I get on that lumber port, then hopefully I can start trading the lumber in for the ore that I desire. Then that'll be my city. Also, it might not be a bad idea to try to get on the 8 sheep. The 8-10 sheep, mind you. That would give us an 8 to increase our number diversity, or maybe I can sneak down to the 8-12 ore, start actually getting some ore production. And Katie will roll dice. It's a 12. Of all things, we just got a 12. Imagine that. Inventor, I wasn't going to say anything, but that is the one card that is going to really hurt my gameplay, and it is here. Okay, what's getting swapped? Yep. Figured I was losing a 9. So I lose a 9, I gain a 3. So now I have 3, 6, 9, 5, 10, 12. So my number diversity went up a little bit. And that's the merchants on wheat. And we have a settlement on the 3-for-1 port from Katie to gain the 4 wheat. And of course, roll 7, burn cards. Like clockwork, so I'm gonna get rid of all this. Oh wait, I have to get rid of even more than I thought. And then, wait a minute, my turn's like running out, but I can't. Oh, okay, because Katie's burning cards. I was like, wait, I can't do anything. Here we go, perfect. Of course, we must shut down the one who is too powerful. So I'll put it on the 9 that Katie acquired. Ooh, I just got the brick I needed. So here goes a settlement on the lumber port. And here goes Blue City Improvements level 1. And I will pass. Trader Jones, thanks for tuning in as my dog starts going crazy at something. I don't know what it is. So if you can hear me over the sound of my dog barking, that's cool. If not, yeah, this is her territory, and she's going to guard it from any other dogs that she even smells or sees. She probably sees a dog right now. Trader Jones says, "Hi, all. Whoa, these visuals, I keep getting confused. So yeah, Trader Joe's. I'm just playing with the different style hexes and pieces just to mix up the visual for you. So the pink ones are brick. The light turquoise greenish blue ones are actually wheat. You would think that like the 8 and the 9 and the 3 are wheat, but they're actually sheep. The ones that are kind of gold, slightly, yellow gold with the green running through them and the stream, but those are actually sheep. The dark green ones, of course, are lumber, and then the dark gray ones are ore. And then as Katie takes longest road with the road building progress cards, so nice to have. If you also see the blue little person on the 5 wheat, the one where I'm built on the lumber port, that's a merchant. So just keep that in mind. And the robber is gonna actually, you can use my mouse. The robber is this one on that I put on the 9 sheep. Looks like a little. It just looks like a person that has a sword for an arm, like a curved sword. That's the only way I can really describe it. And yeah, there you go. So the settlements and cities are different as well. I'll roll another 7, so it's time to move the pirate ship. Oh, Katie has no cards, so I'm going to strategically place the pirate ship here so she can't go and discover this hex. So of course she could just go the other way, but I'll make it a little more difficult. 2 active knights, 2 barbarian strength, so I will go for, you know what, instead of going for the 3-for-1 port, let me go for the 6 and just keep pushing the lumber port as much as I can as we get a 10 for some more brick. Trader Jones says thanks for the rundown. That will be useful for YouTube views too. Oh yeah, sweet. I can kind of I was even thinking about titling this video when I put it on YouTube as something like playing with Asian pieces or playing with, Catan Universe Asian theme pieces or something. Just give people a different visual to look at if they were curious. Because I don't know how many people know that you can change the style of the board like that. There's also a Spanish style hexes and pieces, and I'll probably use those on the next stream just to mix it up. Because we're playing Cities and Knights every week, but if there's any way to put a little flair on it, why not? Okay, so now, yeah, it's got to be the pirate ship. It's got to go back on Katie. She's already at 7 victory points, and I am going to build a city wall as I wait for more resources come my way. Rock Music Maker is also tuning in on the stream. Thanks for joining in with us. And he says, I really thought the 5 was sheep. It looks like the field in the classic look. Yeah. So basically, Asian pieces are pretty easy to follow along with. It's just that sheep and wheat are easily confused with each other. Because I played the 4 Islands in an auto match, was it last week? And I thought I was building on wheat, but I actually built on sheep in that match. And that set me back a little bit in that match for sure. Because I don't think I ended up building on wheat at all that game. So Nikki Lou rolls a 7. Barbarians advance. They're 3 spaces away from advancing. Luckily, I do still have my knight activated. And no one has any blue city improvements, so I don't have to worry about deserter for now. But we will see in the future what happens. We have 6 viewers. That's we're up in our numbers from the past couple weeks. And then we get a 6 to be rolled, so there goes our lumber. Basically, if we get a few more 6s or 9s, we can start trading our lumber for the things we need. The 3 is going to be probably hard to come by to get our sheep. But it could always happen. There's always that chance. And the now that I put a city wall on my city, on the 5, 10, 12, the city looks like some kind of grand building you would see in like Chinese architecture, so that's pretty cool. There goes an 8. And I don't have an 8, so I'm just going to pass. Of course, the robber's on my 5. There goes a 4. Ooh, first blue progress card of the game. Very nice. So yeah, luckily my knight is already activated, so I don't have to worry about a 5, but a 5 would help me for the other things I'm trying to do. Like build a settlement, eventually a city. Nikki Lou gets the settlement on the 3-9. Of course, in Fog Islands, there's no special victory points for building on the Fog Islands. You just discover more things and build on more resource hexes. And there goes a 12. That's the second 12 of the game. I'm keeping track because I'm blown away each time it gets rolled. So if we get one more 12, and then if we get the robber off the 5 and we get a 5, we could get a city. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to have to get... either I'm going to have to roll a 7, or I'm going to have to build a knight there and chase that robber away. As Katie builds another knight, activates it, so now she is in line for Defender of Catan. So we are now at 3 active knights to 2 barbarian strength. Okay, so she builds a ship going the other way. I don't roll the 7, I roll the 8. I was so close, so I advance barbarians. And I'm looking to get 2 cards from Katie, so I'm going to play Wedding. I wanted to get 4 cards, but Nikki Lou is slightly behind me in victory points, so I'll just settle for 2. And those are not the 2 cards that I wanted. So instead, it's time to trade in 2 lumber for a paper. And hopefully, we can get some green progress cards in the near future. So I will pass with that, because I can't do anything else with the cards in my hand. Another 12. What is going on? This is crazy. Also, if I get a certain green progress card, then I will certainly be able to build another city, and I'll plop it right down on the 369, and then maybe we'll be able to get to the science bonus. Katie will roll. I do have 8 cards, but I do have a city wall, so I'm safe on that. And it's a 10, so even better. And unfortunately, she will get a Defender of Catan victory point. I wasn't able to tie her for Knight Strength and then grab a progress card of my choice. So I will settle for just getting 2 break off the 10. Katie discovers a water hex. So she will have to continue building ships to keep discovering some non-water hexes. Okay, back to me. Dice roll. No 7, and it's a 9. Look at that. So, with my 2 coin that I've acquired somehow from the 12s, politics level 2. Additionally, I need some wheat. I want to see what the people are offering. I got nothing on wheat. How about sheep? I would really like to have some sheep if that's available. If at all possible. Nothing there. Okay. For my next trick, I'm going to go to the bank. Trade in for one of these. And then I'm going to pass with what I got. There goes a 5, and my 5 is shut down. It's a sad day. Because, yeah, if that 5 was open for business, I would have been good to go. Is that a sheep? I think that's a sheep. I'm going to take that offer. Yes, yes it is. Okay, we're good on that. Nikki Lou is back in the Cities and Knights game with the city. Another 5. I just missed out on 6 wheat there. Now that is a darn shame. Yeah, 2 5s will be 6 wheat. Would have been 6 wheat. So Now that kind of puts the pressure on me to build a knight there and activate it on the 5-10 spot so I can chase away that robber. Katie does have Longish Road, a comfortable lead on Longish Road for now. We'll see what happens later in the game, because of course someone always makes a comeback, makes a challenge for Longish Road. There goes an 8, which I do not have, so I will simply build a settlement on the 6 and pass the dice. So now, I am really hoping for all the 6s and all the 9s to be rolled, so I can at least build a second knight and activate it, and then after that build a city. But yeah, I'm lucky I did build that green city improvement level 1 so that I could hopefully get some green progress cards coming in the near future. I mean, one strategy is to just keep trading in your lumber that you get for paper, but if you just save up for the city, in the long run, you'll be able to build green city improvements a lot easier because you'll get paper and lumber each time the 6 and 9 gets rolled. So overall, it's just a better strategy to build the city first on the 6-9, then pursue city improvements. Okay, back to me. There's the 7, so now I can get the robber off the 5. And as such, of course, Katie is now protecting the 9 and the 4. So perhaps I will shut down. Oh, I could move the pirate ship, but I definitely want to get the robber off the 5. So I'll put the robber on the 4. I'll steal from Katie, and I will grab a delicious card, and I will build a knight. Can't activate it yet, so I'll pass the dice. There goes an 8. I wish I had an 8. Or a science bonus. Sheep for a wheat? Do not have. Okay, so I'm waiting on those 6s and 9s. Let's look at the dice statistics. 5 6s, 2 9s. So we need to up those numbers, game. Okie dokie. Let's see what Katie rolls. You know, an alchemist would be very nice. I had to say something. There goes an alchemist from Katie. I was hoping to have the alchemist. Let's see what she rolls. Also, there's another 6-9 position available to be built on. So that's something to look into. She will go to yellow city improvements level 2 and blue city improvements level 1. And I really just need a 5 to get rolled so I can get some wheat to activate my knights. Or I could get a 6 or 9 to be rolled, 2 for 1 the lumber, but I'm really hoping for a 5. And let's see, alright. 5 viewers, pretty good, pretty good. Roll dice. 9, okay, 9, we can work with 9. 4 barbarian strength. Only 2 active knights. As much as I want to build some roads, I gotta trade in for the wheat. I will protect the 5 wheat, and I will pass. As we just wait. There's a 6, okay, perfect. Right back with the 2 lumber. Nikki Lou is able to build a green city improvement. And now barbarian strength has been tied by knight strength. Of course, Katie still has superior knight strength with 2 knight strength. So I just hope for a 5, but a 10 is also nice. Get the 2 brick. She will build another ship, discover a 4 wheat, and grab a wheat from that 4. And she's getting pretty close to that 10 gold. Another water hex. So she'll ooh, 8 ore. So that's a good little cluster down there. 8, 4, 10. 10 is gold, and gold means victory. Not always, but some of the time. Good amount of the time. Alright, we need the 5. We have 7 5s been rolled, so I want to make that 8. Okay, game, let's roll a 5. What do you say? 7. Okay, barbarians will advance, so I will shut this little... Well, actually, I'll shut this down just in case that is something. It might be water. Ooh. Since I grabbed a wheat from Katie, I will activate my knight to tie her in knight strength, such that she won't be able to get a Defender of Catan victory point. Additionally, I think I'm gonna cast my lot with the 6s and 9s in the lumber department, and I just really hope for lots of 6s and 9s get rolled so I can get all sorts of lumber. Of course, the 7 gets rolled, but thankfully I did tie Katie, so she will not get a victory point from Defender of Catan. Which kind of progress card? I'll take one of these. Alright. And that was a 7, which means the robber must be moved. And then another 7 will be rolled immediately after. Okay, so we'll see where the 7 gets placed. Honestly, I gotta build a yellow city improvement so I can get a merchant. Because at this point, since Katie's the only one with yellow city improvements, she gets to hold on to merchant for as long as me and Nikki Lou don't have yellow city improvements. And holding that victory point for yourself for the most of the game is a very nice element of strategy. As an 8 gets rolled, I get nothing, but I have the wonderful Master Merchant. So we'll take a look here. Ooh. And what do you know? There goes a cloth. I definitely want one of those. Additionally, cloth. I'll take a cloth and a lumber, so thank you for that. And I will build a yellow city improvement to hopefully get a merchant. And for now, I'll pass. 10. My 10 is shut down. It's not the end of the world. If I can just get a 5, I'll be in very good shape. Okay. 3. Okay, I can work with 3. I do have that. Yeah, it's 1 sheep, but you know, something. Commercial harbor. I don't have any commodities. Which is not something to brag about, of course. But I just happen to be in a spot where I don't have any. She'll build the city wall. Okay, game. Let's roll that 5 I was discussing earlier. 4. We were so close. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I don't think this trade is going to go through, but I'm going to try it anyways, just in case. In case anybody's looking to build a bunch of ships. Nope. I will pass the dice then. And just wait on my 5. 10. Okay, so that's 2 10s. That's 4 brick I missed out on. Earlier, there was 2 5s. So I missed out on a total of 4 brick, 6 wheat. And of course, earlier, when the 5s were rolled, my 5 was shut down. Now it's wide open, but 10s are getting rolled, but my 10 is shut down. So let's get a 5. That's close. That's a 6. Okay, now it's up to me on my turn to roll the 5. goes a settlement from Katie on the 8-4. Now, of course, she can build on that 6 lumber in the ocean anytime she wants. That small little island there. She trades in for a 4th paper to grab the Green Metropolis. That's going to boost her to 12 victory points. And, yep, she's definitely run away with the game. So we have to take away... Hopefully I can grab a merchant so I can take her merchant away from her. She might have one in her hand as a backup, just in case. So my only hope really is to get a merchant or a spy, and then spy one of her merchants if she has one. As she plays the second inventor of the game, also from her. What number shall she steal now? She'll give me another 3 and steal my other 9. So now we have been downgraded further. But watch a 3 get rolled, that'd be pretty funny. 4 barbarian strength, 3 active knights. Can I roll the 5? I can roll the 5. Look at that. So, Katie has 2 active knights. I will match her with 2 active knights. Hopefully, she does not get any more knights. I will also build a settlement. And from there, can I do anything else? No. And that's a fact. So I will simply... Yeah, just pass. Now I have a settlement on the 236. So anytime a 6 gets rolled, I will get 3 lumber. So I hope for all the 6s in the world to be rolled. Along with 5s. 4. Barbarians advance. So hopefully... Katie will usher in barbarians so she won't have a chance to promote one of her knights. Also, if I had deserter, that would be really nice. Rock Music Maker says, when I play this map, I am really good at discovering all the water. Yeah, isn't that funny that most of it's water down there in the Fog Islands, and it would just be your luck that you discover a bunch of water. Katie does not usher in barbarians. So... Resource Monopoly, don't do it. Oh, it's the sheep. Okay, okay. And mining, wow. Katie might win on this turn. City. Settlement. One more victory point and it's all over. She already has merchant, so she can't win off merchant. Irrigation for 6 wheat and mining. Okay, there goes another city. The game's over before barbarians can even invade. What a sequence of events. Nikki Lewis says, first Katie steals my spot. Then you do. First Katie steals my spot. Then you do. I just can't catch a break. Oh, yeah. You know, this is the board was open for building on, and we just happened to build in the spots that you were going for, Nikki Lou. And yeah, Katie just demolishes us in this gameplay. So very good game from Katie. Gets all the way to 15 victory points. And we didn't even discover all the fog hexes. And Trader Jones says Katie's on fire. You're absolutely right. Okay, good first game of the stream. Not for me, but for Katie. But there will be a second game tonight. Now, I did build on the 6 lumber, 9 lumber, 9 sheep for the settlement. I knew it was going to be taken for with a city, starting city if I didn't build on that spot. So that's why I went for it. But looking back, I could have built on better spots, obviously. Okay, so now we're looking for a second game here. We now have 6 viewers on the stream. Who wants to play? Do we want to do a 4-player game? Do we want to do a 6-player game? You let me know. I'm going to start adding people in. Hop on to Catan Universe if you want to play, if you're on my friends list. Or if you're not, just send me your username and I'll add you in. And we will play a second game on the stream tonight. So, Rock Music Maker, do you want to play? Trader Jones, do you want to play? Nikki Lou, do you want to play again? And Katie, do you want to play again? And I'll look for you guys here on the friends list. Oh, we have SAS Wizard. I'm not sure if you're on the Twitch stream or not, but I see you are online, so I will add you in to the match. We'll see if you join in. And what map are we looking at? What scenario are we looking to play? Rock Music Maker is online, so we'll add him in. And I had someone on one of my YouTube videos comment saying he wanted to know when I was playing next. His username, it's like // Alley Chap maybe or something like that. But also his username is KERR on the Discord he invited me to, the World Series of Catan. So if he's watching, you can join in on the game on tonight's stream. Let's see. Okay, so we have Rock Music Maker, we have Nicky Lou, SAS Wizard was invited. Trader Jones, would you like to play? Because I could extend it to 5 to 6. But if SAS Wizard does not join in, then I could just remove them. We'll go back to a 4-player game. Nicky Lou says you could have easily built on the 2 hex spot. Was that like on the coastline side of the 2? Because you're saying by building on the 2, 3, 6, I cut you off? Is that what it was? Because I wanted that 6. I wanted 2 6 lumbers to complement my lumber port. Because I think that was the only 2, right, on the right side of the board? Or was there a 2 on the left side that you and Katie were battling or contesting for? Okay, so Trader Jones says nice matchup. All good. And Trader Jones says all good, thanks mate. Happy to watch this time. Okay, no problem. We will add you in another time. Also, are you on my friends list? And is your name Trader Jones on the friends list? I'm trying to remember. I got so many usernames on here now, it's hard to keep it all straight. But anyways, if you're not, you can add me anytime on Catan Universe, just so we have you saved in my friends list for future reference. Okay, so it looks like, let's go back here. SAS Wizard must not, they must have just finished a match. They must be doing their own thing. So I will remove them, and we have me, Nicky Lou, and Rock Music Maker. Do we have a 4th? If we do not have a 4th, we will just kick it with 3, like we usually do. I'll give it a few more minutes, and then we will hop on for some... We haven't done Oceania in a while, have we? I'm thinking Oceania. Of course, kick my turn timer on, bump it up to 130. And that's also to 15 victory points. So yeah, thinking about Oceania. Let me know what you guys want to do, because we just played Fog Islands. We could kick over to Oceania, and yeah, see how we're doing after that game. Rock Music Maker is at level 14. I think the max level is level 25. It's not really hard to do. You just have to play a bunch of games, really, a bunch of matches, because I think it's by experience points that you level up. Trader Jones asking Katie if she's in for a second match. Rock Music Maker wants to do Speed Catan with the low turn timer. So that's what you call it, with a low turn timer, you call it Speed Catan. Nicky Lou and anybody else, are we down for a 40-second turn timer? Nikki Lou says no speed Catan. So, how about this? If we have time for a third game tonight, if I have time, we'll do speed Catan. If not, maybe we'll do a stream where we just do speed Catan. We'll do like 3 games. It'll be insanity, high stress, high stakes. Not high stakes, but just high stress, and it'll be a bunch of fun, perhaps. But for now, I'll wait to hear back from Katie if she wants to do a second match. If not, we'll just kick it with 3 of us for our Cities and Knights custom match. I see she's online. I'll add her in. Okay, so she says I'll play. So we will do a 4-player match. So let me kick it over to Oceania 4 just so we're all good on that. And everybody's ready. I'm going to start the game. But yeah, look out for a future stream where we do 40-second turn timers. So that will be fun. But for now, we're going to do Oceania. 15 victory points. And in this one, I don't think you get special victory points for building on these fog hexes in Oceania. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now let's look. Okay, starting spots. We have a good cluster of ore. It's near the ore port as well. 4, 5, and 6 all next to each other. Of course, 12 ore with the robber starting out. The lumber port is 11 brick and 12 ore with the robber, so that is not desirable at all. Trader Jones says awesome 4-player. Yeah, we haven't done a 4-player match in a little while with all human players, so this will be exciting. Trader Jones also says, like the idea of 40-second turn timer stream, fit lots of games in. We might be able to squeeze like 5 games in of 40-second turn timer, but we'll have to see how that stream goes. I'll let you guys know if I'm going to do it on Saturday or not. Or I'll see what I'm planning for Saturday. Oh, Nikki Lou says she misclicked, so she built on the 284. You were thinking about the 2 from last game, so you built on a 2 this game. But you did grab a... So 2 is brick. Yeah, brick is alright, but you don't have to worry about. Your more important ones are good. You got the 4 ore and the 8 wheat. But what were you meaning? Hold on, what was... Oh, okay, the wood. Yeah, the 489. Yeah, Nikki Lou, you're right. Today is just not your day for Catan. But you could have some kind of like crazy game this game where just all your numbers get rolled a bunch compared to everyone else. So we'll just have to see how it goes. I am looking at this 5 ore 6 sheep with 3-for-1 port. Of course, that lumber port is just calling out to me. Also, on the left side of the board, we do have an 8 lumber with a 9 sheep and a 3 wheat, so that's not too bad either of a spot. We'll see where Katie goes. I go last. And I knew it. I had this unorthodox plan where I was going to build my starting settlement on the 4-6 with the ore port, and then my starting city on the 5-6-9, and just have all the ore this game. But that's not going to be the case, so instead I may start on the 5-6 with the 3-for-1 port, and then build on the 3-8-9. I think that's going to be my go-to. Then I could just build ships off of the settlement coastline spot. 4-5-10, yeah. Excuse me. So yeah, that way I can grab a 6 and an 8. I start out with a ship. Oh, I could even build over to the 6 ore if I wanted to. I'll place the ship there for now, and then I will grab the 3-8-9 So I grab a wheat hex. I'm going to point the road towards... It's kind of a toss-up. Probably just build it out. Just to have the road so I can place the knight and to protect the 8 and the 9. Also build out to the coastline later. Go out to Oceania. Sail out and see what we find. Trader Jones says you can do it, Nikki. Let's turn it around. Always positive support from Trader Jones. Always appreciated. Nikki Lou says, Erg, I just want to go to sleep. I'm so frustrated. That is an option. But then you guarantee that one of your opponents will win. Is that what you really want? Or maybe tonight you're a little extra tired and you value the sleep. I understand. I have almost fallen asleep late at night just playing Catan Auto Match on my phone. You know, on mobile. Like on the weekends. Like on the weekends, I think I'm going to stay up a little later, play a game of Catan, have a little fun, but I'm just like, wow, I'm tired from the work week. I can't stay up anymore, so I'm just like, my eyes are closed and my head, you know, falling down. I'm like, I have to try to finish this match or I'm going to get kicked from it by, you know, letting the turn timer run out and due to inactivity. So usually I'll just try to power through that last game and then just go to bed. But when I'm tired like that, I usually make a lot of mistakes in my strategy for Cities and Knights, so I usually lose anyway. Rock Music Maker, I think the character models in this game are pretty funny. Oh, Rock Music Maker, you probably already knew about this, but some people, my viewers on stream last week were telling me that if you click on the robber a bunch of times, it shoots a laser and like blows up stuff on the board. I didn't know if you knew that. I didn't know it. It took me, my viewers had to point it out to me. I had no idea about it. I just found out about it like last week. It does lag my game a little bit, but it is pretty funny. Okay, so Rock Music Maker will build the city on the 510 with the sheep port, and wow, that clicking the robber to have it shoot a green laser really lagged my game. So I will not click on that for probably the rest of the game, so I don't lag out everything. Oh wow, off the first dice roll, Nikki Lou is able to build a ship and discover an 11. And then an 11 gets rolled. But no one's built on 11 yet. Rock Music Maker is also building a ship, discovers a 10 ore. Another 9. Ooh, I will take all the 9s. That is very beneficial for Dupinator. Lumber for sheep. As much as I want to take that, I'm going to hold off because I really need... If I get one more sheep, I can 3-for-1 at my 3-for-1 port for the ore, build my knight. But yeah, if I did take that trade, I could build 2 ships, but that's not going to get me to a fog hex. Nikki Lou says, just let me leave and play with the bot, please. We don't want to play with your bot. We want to play with you as the real human player. We want to strategize against you and beat you fair and square, or lose to you fair and square, as I get the other sheep that I need. So now I can go Yellow City Improvements level 1. Go to the bank. Trade the sheep in for the ore. Build the knight. So even though you guys are building ships and discovering hexes, I'm going to build a knight and protect my city. Just like that. So the early 9s are nice, and there goes the 5, so I didn't have to 3-for-1. But if I did not 3-for-1 the sheep, I would have been holding 8 cards at this point, and thus, probability-wise, 7 would have probably gotten rolled, and I would have burned those cards, and then not been able to... Well, actually, I would have been able to activate a knight, but it's just better this way. Peace of mind. As another 11 gets rolled with Barbarian Advancement. And Nikki Lou, on the bright side, you do get to move your ships around and discover that other fog hex next to the 11 wheat. Oh yeah, the 9s, if you built on the 9 lumber, it would have been you would have been benefiting from that already. I gotcha. This game is mocking you. Usually it mocks me, as it has in many previous videos I posted on my YouTube channel. But for now, maybe the game's taking a break from me, so I'm okay with that. So I'm going to go Green City Improvements Level 1. That might be all I want to do for now. 8 did get rolled, so I know... Yeah, Decisions. I'm going to pass for now. Let's see what happens. Oh, there goes another 8. Oh, water hex. And I don't think you get salvage treasure. Yeah, I don't think you get salvage treasure in Oceania from discovering a water hex. So the game further mocks Nicky Lou. I do not have the things you ask for. Okay, so what's my game plan here? 12. Odd. Well, even technically, but it's just odd for a 12. Oh, road building? Discovers a 9 gold? Wow. Yeah. Road building is the card to have in Oceania to get yourself set up in the early phase, to get out to some Oceania hexes, discover them, so you can build on them soon after. Okay, so 12 got rolled. There goes a knight, and it's activated. Katie will roll. Oh, I do have a 3 for the wheat. Okay, these 11s are a little out of control. They're the most rolled number so far. Two lumber for a sheep. I do not have. Oh, in the game chat, Rock Music Maker, I think he was talking about the avatar characters, the character models, like what each person looks like. Yeah, because you can make them wildly unrealistic. Like Rock Music Maker's hair is blonde, but his beard is like red, whereas I have red hair and like a black beard. Or you could just do normal character models like Nicky Lou and Katie did. Nicky Lou says, I'm really sorry, but if my city gets destroyed, I'm going to leave. It's just not worth it for me to sacrifice my sleep if I'm having no fun whatsoever. No problem, I get it. That's fine. Also, what time do you have to wake up tomorrow? Meaning, how many hours of sleep are you going to get if you went to sleep right now? So, 6 was rolled. I got a sheep. Ooh. You know what, Nicky Lou? I'm gonna help you out with your saving your city there. And I'm gonna trade 3 lumber actually, to grab a second paper, go to Green City Improvements Level 2, and then we'll pass the dice. 7 gets rolled, Barbarians advance. And now I'm in a very good position. Not only did I help Nicky Lou save her city, but I'm in a good position to get a Defender Catan victory point early on. Okay, so I do have some good diversity of numbers. I have 3, 9, 8, 5, 6. Now that I see that 9 gold, I'm very curious to get on that 9 gold. Yeah, because I could try to go back the other way for the 6 ore, but Katie is already looking to get on that ore port, which would mean there would be no more 6 ore spots available to be built on. So I should just continue with my strategy of building around the 6 sheep and discovering some stuff. As a 7 gets rolled with Barbarian Advancement, so there goes a Defender of Catan victory point for yours truly, for Dupinator. But the 7, we'll see what happens with that 7. Pirate ship. Wow. Okay, over to Katie. With a 6. Very nice. That's going to be a sheep, so I definitely want to get a city on the 5-6 to start getting those commodities, coin and sheep, no, coin and cloth, respectively. Here goes Crane. And actually, last game I just thought about it. Katie got the green Metropolis, but there wasn't enough time for anybody else to take the blue or the yellow Metropolis. As another 6 gets rolled. Okay, Katie. I'm going to do to you what you did to me last game with Inventor. I'm going to take... Yeah, I'm going to take your 9. And I'm going to give you a 3. So now I have double 9s. That was a 6 that got rolled. So... I'll just pass. And I will say no more. Oh, I could have grabbed a 4. I was thinking about grabbing the 4. I was like, let me grab a 9. That way, anytime a 9 gets rolled, I get a lot of cards. Nikki Lou is able to build a 9 activated, and as well as have a city improvement on every single color. Rock Music Maker rolls another 7 on his turn. What will he do? Yeah, I'm gonna need a 9 to get rolled to build some, or activate a knight, really, so I can get a wheat. And there it goes. There's a wheat. I will give a sheep, if that's what you want, for shipbuilding purposes. Two sheep. I can only offer 1. That is my final offer. So we'll see what he does. He will pass the dice. Alright, where's that 9 at? I'm looking for a 9. I got a 6. It's something. But I desire the 9. No merchant yet. 2 of us do have Yellow City improvements, but no merchant yet so far. Or for the wheat, have neither. Or for the sheep. Actually, maybe. Maybe I should have taken that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens on my dice roll. Man, where are the 9s? Okay, oh, strategy. Strategy is forming. I could do that. And then that could happen. Let's try it. I'm going to resource Monopoly, or... Yeah, I knew it was out there. In great capacity. And then... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll just, trade in for the wheat. Activate the knight. I'm really close to a second city. So I will pass, and I will hope for a 9. 2. That's laughable. So 2 is brick. Okay, Nikki Lou, there goes your brick. It paid off a little bit. But if we get a 9, we can build a second city on the board. 6. Okay, we still get a sheep. And yeah, I'm really hoping for the 9. The 9 is going to be 2 wheat, a sheep, and a cloth. And that's just going to be like the best dice roll ever for me. It's too early to tell who's going to pull away in this game. There goes a 7. Thankfully, I don't have more than 7 cards. And we'll see if the robber or the pirate ship gets moved, and it's gonna be the robber on the 8 wheat. So I can't get a wheat to save my life. Has the 8 gotten rolled recently? I feel like it hasn't. Or for the sheep. Oh, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no for now. Yeah, if I get a 9. If I get a 9, I'm solid. Okay, back to me. You know what number I want? Let's see it. 10. That was so close. So close, but not quite. So, with that in mind, actually, I will ask for this trade. We'll see what happens. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on just a sec. Well, yeah, let me take it now. So, oh, but I'm still too far off. Yeah, I'm just gonna trade in for a second cloth. Yellow City Improvements level 2. And I'll pass. I couldn't quite trade it around to build the city. So I'll just do that. 7 is rolled with Barbarian Advancement. And that's a second Defender Catan victory point for Dupinator / Unorthodox Master of Games. And we are now a third of the way to the victory points that we need, as Sneaky Lou is able to get the pirate ship off of her. And if she can get to that 9 gold, she'll be in a good spot. Yes. I will take that. Yeah, it's going to be a while before I can get on the on any of the middle Oceania hexes. Oh, there goes an 8. Just because of the way I built my starting placements, I either got to build on the 9 sheep and then cast off with ships, or I got to build as my 9 wheat gets stolen, or I got to build on the 8 lumber and cast off with ships, or I got to build all the way around the 6 sheep. And there goes the 9. Just right when I got my 9 stolen, then a 9 gets rolled. Would you look at that? It's just funny how that works out, isn't it? Or for a sheep. Or for a sheep. I feel like you got a lot of ore, Katie. I'm gonna ask for 2. Well, actually, you'll just go through your ore port anyways. But yeah, brick is seriously lacking on this board. There's 2, 11, and 10. And Katie is able to build the settlement on the ore port. Oh, so she didn't have the ore port. Now she has the ore port. So she is also set up very well. Okay, there's Smith. So my Defender of Catan days perhaps are over. But we'll find out here. Roll dice. I'm going to roll a 7. As such, I'm going to move the robber right on this powerful 6 ore. And that card is helpful. Oh, with that in mind, I believe you know what? I think there's cloth out there, and I think it's mine. Yes, there's one. That's all I needed to grab the trade bonus. Additionally, I'll build a knight of my own. And guess who also has Smith? Me. Thank you. Water's fine. I have a Smith of my own, so now I am also powerful. But I don't have any wheat, so I will watch and wait for the wheat to come my way. Or 7. Dang. No one has level 2 blue city improvements, so they cannot get a blue progress card off of that dice roll. 5. Thank you. Okay, so 5 gets rolled. There goes an ore. As a warm meal of crab soup was placed in front of me. Very, very thankful. Very nice thing from my mom. Okay, back to Katie. Will she roll 10? Yeah, I'll take a 10. Barbarians have only moved 1 spot from their starting spot on this sequence. Brick for wheat. It's tempting, but I shall not partake. If I can get... Yeah, I just really need to activate my knights, really. Tasty. 8. Oh, printer. So that's a extra free victory point right there. Ooh. You know what? I have... Oh, wait. Mouse is glitching a little bit. Okay, I have mining. So I'll grab 2 ore. And I will get this science bonus. So I'll grab the science bonus. Then I'll activate my knights. And then we'll go for the city on the 5-6 afterwards. So now we have 4 knight strength. So we have single-handedly matched barbarian strength. There goes a 10. Perfect. Trader John says, you're pretty funny. Seafarer's crab soup. Dinner item of choice for the discerning Catanian. Yeah, you see, I caught the crab fresh. I cast out, off of my 6 sheep, off of my 3-for-1 pork. Caught some crab and made a soup. And this is my little dinner break while I think about my next play to continue settling the this island of Catan that we're on. Alright, science bonus already kicking in. Off of 12, no one even built on the 12. I'll tell you that last game, the 12 brought me some good coin. So that's always cool. 2 brick for an ore. It's tempting, but no. It is tempting. Usually, whenever someone offers me 3 cards for 1 card, I usually can't say no, but this time I can, because I'm making moves. Katie also gets the science bonus. So me and her are racing for the green metropolis. Thankfully, I'm also pretty close to the yellow metropolis, so I have options as a 6 gets rolled. And I was 1 turn from placing a grand city on that 6, but now it's here. And now I can build ships. So for my next move, I'm going to go discover some hexes. And the 9s. 9s are going. Only Rock Music Maker is built on that 9 gold. So that will be something to consider later in the game. But if only 1 9 gold or 1 gold has been discovered, there has to be another one out there, I would imagine. Yeah, I'm still leading in knight strength, so I hope for Rock Music Maker to usher in barbarians, so I can get a 3rd Defender Catan victory point. That's a lot of Defender Catan victory points in 1 game. I think if I get 5 Defender Catan victory points, that would be pretty insane. Okay, there goes number 3. I don't even have the politics bonus. I don't even have Mighty Knights. So it's working out 4 I don't have, but you know what I do have? The science bonus. Medicine. Okay, city for a discounted price on the 346. Also, Nikki Lou, how's it going over there? From where you are? Are you getting super tired? Or are you hanging in there? Road building from Katie. She built the ship. Oh, she's probably saving the ship for later when she builds on the 3 wheat. I see what's going on. Another 6. I will activate the knight. Oh, instead of building ships, well, I want to, but the call of the metropolis is too great. I will get the yellow metropolis this turn, place it down with thunderous power on the 9, 8, 10. And now I have 10 victory points. 11, no problem. No, 11, no problem. We'll give you an advance on your credit, or advance on your next paycheck with science bonus. Nikki Lou now has 2 cities on the board. Very nice. There goes a 9. We're now up to 7 barbarian strength. Man, this crab made with a fresh cut Catanian crab is amazing. They even package the soup up and put it in a frozen container and put it available in stores near me to make it really easy. All you have to do is heat it up. There goes a 5. So I think I got a piece of crab shell right there. Okay, so Katie gets her first blue city improvement. So yeah, she'll probably be able to get the blue metropolis before anybody else, I would wager. Okay, she builds a settlement on the 3 wheat. So now she's on the coastline on the other side. I mean, yep, and moves the ship over. Okay, there's the other gold, and it's a 5. So it's just as good as the 9. It's just a different number. Still has the probability of being rolled as much as a 9. Because the 5 also has 4 dots underneath it, like the 9. Alright, back to me. 11. Not my top choice, but I will take. Take a brick, actually. I'll activate my other knight. Go up to 4 knight strength. I'll get Blue City Improvements level 1. And then where do I want to build on? Nine sheep or 8 lumber? We'll see what happens with the 8 lumber. I'll build a road and I'll pass. Nikki Lou rolls a 2, gets 2 brick, while all of us stare on and in jealousy. So I will grab one of these from Science Bonus. She's able to get to Green City Improvements level 2, very close to Science Bonus. I'm just going to need some more 8s get rolled if I want to get that green metropolis, but that also means that Katie will be getting paper as well. So it's really a toss-up. Because we also want to explore what's next to these 5 and 9 gold. That's kind of where everybody's building to, honestly. Rock Music Maker's already on the 9 gold. Nikki Lou's going to build on the other spot. And then I want to get on the 9 gold. Katie will get on the 5 gold. If that's a resource hex in between the 5 and the 9 gold, that'll just be even better. As opposed to a water hex. And it's a 3 lumber. And now Longish Road is very close to being taken. Trader Jones says, whoa, big discovery there. Absolutely. There's the 8, but my 8 is shut down. So, with that in mind, oh, wait a minute. I'll take one of these. I guess my brick got stolen. The one that I took from Science Bonus. And how's the stream doing? Oh yeah, hour and a half in, 3 viewers, no problemo. There goes the, whoops. Okay, so basically we need 2 cards to get the settlement. Question is, can we do it? Trader Jones says the Middle Island Gold Rush is in full swing. And who's going to get there first? Wow, yeah, the 5 gold and the 6 wheat, that's a very good spot. Katie wants wheat, probably to build a settlement. Or the ore to trade in for the wheat that she needs to probably build the settlement on the 5-6, which is a very good spot. Oh wow. Knight strength is actually underpowered to barbarian strength. Uh-oh. There goes a 4. I'm gonna grab a wheat. Huh. I have an idea. Well, yeah, I don't know. I think I should build another knight and activate it. I'm thinking I do that. So I can keep getting my Defender Down victory points. Yeah, let me do that. I'll build a knight. I'll activate it. I could chase away the robber, but there's no guarantee I get a wheat back, of course. So I think we're gonna pass with what I got. And just hope for those barbarians to invade real soon. And there goes an 8. I will take one of these. Commercial Harbor. Nikki Lou's got 12 cards, so probably looking to make some moves here this turn. Yeah, if she builds on the 9-11 spot, then Rock Music Maker's probably going to go for the 9-3 spot, and then my hopes of 9 gold will be squashed. So I may not be able to get all the way out there. So instead, I may have to be content with just building on the main island, or 2 main islands. So I'm fairly close. I'm 5 victory points away. That is a good trade. I don't have a lumber. I would take that trade. to build the settlement. Yep, settlement on the 911 spot, and Katie got a very good trade. As we get a 5, very nice. Alright, barbarians, you will invade on my turn. Okay, let's see what happens with Katie's turn. Or actually, it's still Rock Music Maker's turn, so will the barbarians invade on Katie's turn? That would be optimal. Thankfully, they are tied with Barbarian Strength, so I will get a Defender Catan victory point. That'll be my 4th Defender Catan victory point as Rock Music Maker finally takes Longest Road. I was surprised. I thought someone would take Longest Road earlier, you know, by nature of discovering all the hexes, but just now it happens. Alright, Katie, roll barbarians. Oh, it's a blue dice. Blue die. So, no barbarian advancement, but she will burn cards. And yeah, I just gotta hopefully keep my knight strength. And then get that Defender Catan, go to 11 victory points. And then from there, maybe work on the Green Metropolis. Of course, I also want to build some more settlements as well. There goes the robber on the 5. And she builds a settlement on the 5-6 spots. Okay, my turn. Let's usher in those barbarians, shall we? And we do with the 4. Alright, my 4th Defender Catan victory point. And at this point, I don't think I'm going to get on that 9 gold, so instead, I will take a 2nd wheat. I'm just going to reactivate my knights. And pass the dice. Yeah, I was going to wait for more resources to come in. Or 7. Thankfully, we do have our knights already activated, so we can just chase away the robber on our next turn. We should get wheat via 10 or science bonus. Irrigation would also be nice. Yeah, I think the gold hexes are out of reach. And I think Longest Road is also going to be out of reach from me. We'll see how the other players battle out for as my wheat hex gets shut down. And a wedding, and I have to give away my remaining 2 cards. So, Nikki Lou, enjoy your wedding with those cards I gave you, and from Katie, and just build something magnificent. There goes the ship. Oh, we could be seeing a Longest Road steal. Oh, close, close. They're both tied at 5. Another 7, but this time I have 0 cards. So I literally cannot be stolen from. Barbarians are on their way. And actually, in this mode with the Asian pieces, you can barely tell I have a metropolis on the 8, 9, 10 city spot. It's just like kind of like a tiny, like yellow triangle, goldish yellow triangle on top of my city. Even the roads are a little different from the standard roads. You have a little detail in them compared to just like a rectangle. But if we can get knight strength above barbarian strength, I'll get a 5th Defender Catan victory point. And that will be very good for us. As Rock Music Maker discovers a 12 sheep, gets a sheep from it. But he can't quite easily get in there to that 5 gold unless he builds roads out from his settlement on the 9 gold 10 ore. Maybe he continues around to discover the last hex beyond the 12 sheep, which could be water or it could be something. We don't know. Okay, back to Katie. 9, okay. I'll take it. Wish I had my double 9s, but a single 9 will do. Oh, the 9 gold, yep. They're choosing off of that, whatever they want. 1 resource of their choice. Okay, so I have... Really, I have 2 cities. I have a metropolis. I got printer and a bunch of different economic victory points. So I'm looking to expand my production a little bit here. Okay, 8 active knights now to 7 barbarian strength. As I roll a 6. Okay, that'll work. Engineer, and I could place it under my city or my city with the metropolis. So now I can hold up to 9 cards. Additionally, what shall I do here? Oh, okay. A plan has formed, but I'm going to pass the dice and wait. Alchemist. Ooh, what could be rolled off Alchemist? 11. So with that 11, I will grab one of these. Yes, okay. I have a plan. There's the settlement from Nikki Lou on the... Or no, city. Sorry, city on the 9 gold. 11 wheats. Another 6. Okay. Things are happening. Things are happening. That's all I'll say. Yep, Trader Jones, yep, you got the right idea. Plus the robber's still on Katie's 6 ore, so we know she's not getting 2 ore. Or 2 ore and a coin. So... yeah, we just need... oh, if we get an 8, or if we get 6 or 9, we are very much in business. Plus, if we get another Defender Catan victory point, I really think that seals the deal. That'll put us at 5 Defender Catan victory points total. And those don't cost much. Once you get your knights activated, or once you get them built and upgraded, all you have to do is just keep reactivating them and wait for barbarians to reinvade. So not a lot of cost for your return. Good return on investment. Science bonus for Rock Music Maker, you get me scared. Everybody's going for that green metropolis, but I want it. Of course, if I don't get it, then I'll just go for the blue one. And if I don't get that, then I'll be forced to build some more settlements. As we get an 8. Alright. Medicine for Katie, so that's going to be another city at a discount. She's up to 8 victory points. Oh, okay, I got you. So Trader Jones, you're referring to the appearance of the existing metropolis. Yeah, it is pretty low key. You can barely tell it's there. But yes, yep. I got you. I'm on the same page. Try not to give, too much away. Although it could be obvious what my plans are. And there goes my paper that I earned. Irrigation. Don't tell me. Okay, she just activated a knight. Okay, so Katie has 4 active knights now, so we're definitely going to have to work on me activating my other knight. Let's roll dice for now. 10. There's the wheat that I need. Okay, now here's the dilemma. One, two, three, four, yeah. I could get the Green Metropolis now, but then I won't be able to activate my knight to get Defender Catan, but it's Green Metropolis, right? So it's pretty much a no-brainer. So we're going to go ahead and grab that before anyone else can. And I have a merchant, and I'm going to throw merchant on the wheat. I'm then going and get a victory point from it, and then I'm going to trade 2 wheat in for a paper, so that's 2 paper. And just when you thought I wasn't unorthodox enough, I'm going to throw down a second merchant, and I'm going to put it on my sheep. And right before Barbarians invade, I'm going to trade in 4 sheep for 2 more paper. And with my remaining city that is open for business for a metropolis, I'm going to build a metropolis, and I'm going to go up to a whopping 14 victory points. And I do not have more wheat to activate my other knight to just barely beat Katie in knight strength for Defender Catan. So I'm going to have to settle for a tie. There goes an 8. So yeah, I got so close to being able to build the 5th knight, and then that would have been my 15th victory point, my 5th Defender Catan victory point to win the game. All I would have to wait on is for the dice rolls to come back around to me, roll dice, win. But it's not going to be that easy. So I'm all the way at 14 victory points, but instead of getting Defender Catan victory point, unless Barbarians don't invade for like the next 4 dice rolls, then I can still do it. But for now, I think I'll go for that settlement. 2 metropolises, usually 2 metropolises and a bunch of Defender Catan victory points is a good way to win, or a good way to set yourself up for victory. And I had yellow city improvements and green city improvements, bringing me all those good progress cards. Okay, so Barbarians do invade, and Katie is make sure that we tie and that I don't get the Defender Catan victory point. I know that Printer got taken earlier, so I'm going to take a blue one. Let's see if we get Constitution. Nope, not quite. Oh, Katie drew the Constitution right before I could. Wow. So if Katie had chosen a green or a yellow progress card, I would have drew the Constitution. I would have won. So that's how crazy close this game can get. As Nikki Lou puts the angry emoji on the screen. And yeah, it's just one of those games. Someone runs away with the game, and the others just have to watch. Okay, there goes a 3. I shall take one of those. Uh-oh, Katie just built the level 4 Green City improvements. So she's going to make a play to steal. If she steals the Green Metropolis, then it's going to take me a lot longer to win. But I'm very close. It all depends on what I roll. Okay, she activates both of her knights, so she's back up to 4 knight strength. But both my cities are protected by metropolises, so I'm safe. Unless, of course, I lose the Green Metropolis. So we'll have to watch the dice rolls and see what they do. Trader Jones says, great game all, well done Dupinator. We'll see. Oh, I roll a 7. I'm so close. I'm really close, but I just can't quite finish it out here. So I'm going to get rid of the Le Robber. It's going to go, ooh, I see a 5 gold, and I place the robber. And I get one of those, okay. I'm going to pass. I just need a couple more cards. But yeah, Trader Jones says, well done Dupinator. Special credit to Nikki for playing through the frustration. Not easy to do, so thank you. So yeah, Nikki Lou, thank you for sticking with us, because some of our viewers on the Twitch stream, they're not playing, they like to enjoy a good game with all human players. As a 6 gets rolled and I'm pretty much set. Victory is imminent. We'll see if my opponents can do anything to stop it. Of course, a 7 will always stop it, always slow it down. But also progress cards will also do the trick. Oh, a 9. Okay, we are in business. And Rock Music Maker did not get a progress card, neither did Katie. Only I did off of that dice roll. I have 9 cards, but I do have a city wall, so I'm safe from the 7. Not having to burn cards. Oh, I'm very close. Just needed to get to my turn. And this is gonna be the last game of the stream. Excuse me as I get my words tongue twisted. But I want to thank you all for tuning in and playing or viewing, or both. And I will definitely be back. Should be back Saturday for another stream. There goes an 8. Okay, so we're just getting it all, and Katie did not get a progress card on her turn. So unless she can get, she's asking for paper. So unless she can get paper, to get 5 paper, then to steal my Green Metropolis, unless she can do that, I have the win. I actually have 2 paper in hand, and the reason I let everyone know that is because I know she doesn't have any progress cards. She doesn't have Trade Monopoly or anything like that. So or Master Merchant. And she has 13 cards. She's probably very close to being able to get 5 paper, but I don't think anyone else has paper, honestly. Yeah. Nikki Lou might have it off of 5. Same with Rock Music Maker. Okay, it's past me. Okay, so Katie traded in for a bunch of paper, but she could not quite get the 5th paper she needed. I rolled the 7, but I'm still okay. 5 or more resources, I'll give up this paper, this cloth, this lumber, and this sheep. Alright, my fellow Catanians, it is over. I have won the game without even building on any of the Oceania hexes. I'm just going to throw it where the robber first started, on the 12 ore. I have 2 resource monopolies, but I don't need them because I have the trade bonus. So I'll trade 2 cloth in for a wheat. And I will simply build a settlement to end the game at 15 victory points. What a game. Wow. Very good game from everybody. I think so. But sometimes just one player just runs away just based off being able to build those city improvements early, being able to get Defender Catan victory points, getting the yellow and green progress cards from your city improvements, and having those, push your gameplay further along. So good game. I want to thank everybody again for tuning into the stream and playing with me on Catan Universe Cities and Nights. This has been live stream number 27, and I will see you for number 28, which also happens to be my favorite number. I don't know why, I just chose it from an early age, and I've stuck with it. 3 more hexes to discover. And yeah. Trader Jones says, so close with the paper, Katie. Yep. Katie, did you have 4 paper before you pass it to me for the last turn? That, because you were like super close. If you stole my Metropolis, I would have still built the settlement, but then that would have only put me at 13 victory points. I did have 2 resource monopolies, so I would have had to try to maybe build a bunch of roads. Either way, it would have taken me a few more turns to win, for sure. But, yeah, again, great game, great 2 games of the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will be getting out of here. Just want to say good night to you guys. I know it's late for some of you guys. We know over in Germany, where Nikki Lou's at, it's so if it's 8 o'clock here p.m. over there, it's got to be is it 6 hours ahead, right? So it's 2 a.m. So very late into the night. Trader Jones says, thanks, Stupid Air. Trader Jones, thanks for watching. And yeah, that's going to end it for this stream. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Enjoy any games of Catan you play between here and the next stream that I'm on. Hopefully you have good success. Build on all the good spots. Build all the city improvements. Get all the good progress cards. And have fun. Rock Music Mayor says, it's never easy playing with y'all, but it's always fun. Now that we kind of know some of each other's strategies a little bit, and I think all of us are really good at playing Cities and Knights, so it gets some nice competitive good gameplay we always get. So yeah, always a good time. Alright guys, I'm out of here and I'm gonna end it. Take care.